How's it going, everyone? Give me another exciting episode with more of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch, and welcome to it. So, last time, because we got here is the travel medallion prototype, which we already gotten, so which we able to go ahead and put some more few things by going to create one of this gates so that we go teleporting to some of the other locations to, I mean, it's something like that we usually do. Somehow we go ahead and warp to whatever shrine that we already finished on establishing, and it's including the one with the Skyview Tower and everything. So I fit the next Skyview Tower, and we see what's going from above, because there are 3 spotted lights that is shining above Earth. So we're gonna get right after this next Skyview Tower, and we continue by climbing up these mountains. And I believe I'm glad previous episode because we're able to unlock a new movie and get one of this teardrops, so we're able to watch the full cutscene of Zelda memory of what's about to happen. And now this new character, well, she is the queen of the stage for some of the reasons. I mean, she just kept patrol to sit right next to her chair. Well, basically because she is like the queen. The queen of I don't know what she is. I mean, I couldn't tell the part of what she is, because she is her name was Minera. That's her name. Mineru. I said Minera. It was Mineru. Okay, my bad. Because she is pretty useful to getting Zelda back to her own past life. I mean, she can go and get back to her future and get back to doing what she usually do in life. I mean. Well, let's just steady on test here. So we're going to push onward up this mountain, and we wanted to keep a lookout because there is going to be several more of these monsters that we gotta watch out for. Yeah, so I have Sidon, Riju, and Tulin to watch my back for me, and I want to go ahead and do the stealth because I want to go and pick up one of these dragonfly looking things. So these are the warm darner we're picking up here. Yeah, because it's fun that way that we go ahead and catch a little bit of bugs and then move on. So hold on a minute. Now, what is that lizard? That is a fireproof lizard, is it? Or a hightail lizard? I just couldn't tell it apart of what that is. But you know what? Can we go take that picture just to make sure? Oh, wait. I was right before. It was the fireproof lizard. Okay. So that's one of the fireproof lizard we need to go get right after. So we can sneak carefully and go get right after it. Alright, so we got one of this fireproof lizard. Now let's go move on. And yeah, so we can still keep on stepping right on through. So hold on. Now there is another not high tail. I don't want to say high tail. Well, I mentioned to say fireproof lizard. That's all I wanted to say. Okay, so we can still keep doing the stealth mode and catch right after this lizard if we get a chance. Okay, so if we're careful, so we're able to pick up one of the fireproof lizard. And are you new around here? Okay, so this is a fire. What is it? A fire breath of Lizalfos. Okay, so Mr. Lizalfo can breathe fire now. Okay, so Mr. Lizalfo pretend to be like Bowser when he breathes fire. Alright then, well, let's go ahead and freeze it. And let's not forget to take any pictures. So one of these Lizalfo parts just slide down the hill. Alright, well, let's keep going. So have we... Oh yeah, so we already got the horn already. Alright, well, let's go pick it up. Alright, so thank you, Sidon, for killing that wolf for me. Okay, Tulin, I hope you got this one, but nah, I mean, it was too soon for you, my guy. You couldn't actually kill a wolf for me. Alright, now let's steep up. So we got a long way to climbing up these mountains, and the weather doesn't seem too bad because there's no sign of a thunderstorm. So let's see now. We already got that spear picture taken already. Okay, so as we move up. Now, I don't see where this Skyview Tower is, but we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Now we just wanted to see where the light is. So yeah, let's make sure we keep pushing. Now wait a second. So the shrine is close nearby. Now I feel my presence because there is another shrine hidden nearby. Okay, so there was a shrine there. Now hold on a second. So what is that anyway? Where are we at now? What is this place? Hold on. So where exactly is the? No, hold on. Now hold on. Now before getting right into it, no. I don't want to scare you off. Okay, so I don't want to miss an ostrich. Okay, so that's an Eldin ostrich. Okay, close enough. Okay, so I can't have all of these animals running away from me. I just can't. Because I wasn't sneaking carefully. Now hold on. Now before getting right after that shrine, I want to get right after that Skyview Tower, which is way more important. So let's see, where is that Skyview Tower at now? Because we just went past it. Did we? I mean, how in the world is it faded? How is it disappearing on us? Because we already knew where that Skyview Tower is, and now it's nowhere to be found. Because I'm seeing two of those shrines. So I see somewhere, yeah, now there is a shrine somewhere above the mountains. Oh, you know what? I didn't see there. I didn't see. Okay. Well, the Skyview Tower is right behind me. Okay. Alright, well, let's go get right after that Skyview Tower. Oh my lord, I am so sorry. My eye did not see where I'm going. I mean, I just thought the shrine's gonna be close up at the mountain, and now it's way behind me. So at the Eldin Canyon, so this is Eldin Canyon Skyview Tower. Now let's see what we got going on in here. Okay, so this Skyview Tower better be secure. Okay, what a bother. Huh? We met at another Skyview Tower, didn't we? I dashed here as fast as I could, and it looked like you're pretty fast too. Did you come to the sea for the Skyview Tower? I hate to say it, but the fins are a bit of a mess right now. Okay, so let's ask about this mess. A big chunk of old ruins that fell from the sky and hit the Skyview Tower. It's a knockoff of the lid that cover the hole at the top of the tower. That means that the hole at the top is open. And if that's not all, after the impact of the door, that got stuck too. Let's see, maybe if you use the terminal inside of that, we're forced the door back open. But without a way to get inside, we're kind of stuck. Okay guys, so I already done my research already because it was just gonna take me longer to edit in this split. So what you gotta do is, I already looked this up. So this article that I already read already, because you were supposed to go ahead and jump to every pieces of a pebble that you. Of rubble, that's what they're called. Well, they're not just called pebbles, but just rubble or rocks is what they used to call. So go ahead and rewind this. So that go ahead and take you sky high. So it was supposed to go ahead and rewind. So you go upward. Alright, and once you reach sky high, so you're able to go and take the dive. And you were supposed to go and glide. As you can see what's further below the bottom, because there is one of this little hole that we usually saw. Yeah, because that gets kind of tricky. So that is how we go and open the way to the inside of the Skyview Tower. So yeah, so now can we unlock it? Okay, well that's no use. Huh? How did you get in there? I was pretty sure you couldn't get that door open without using the terminal. Oh, right. You know what? Yeah, let's use it right now. So we go and examine this. So we can skip. And yeah, there we go. The door opened magically. Ooh, I was right. Using the terminal did open the door. Thank you. That was a big help. Now then, I think I'll take a little break before I head into my next job. Yeah, I believe you should. Alright, so let's go and examine this. So let's go ahead and open the next region to where we are just now. Okay, so I just couldn't count to tell how many regions that we able to unlock in our new map. I mean, we might as well look to see what this cutscene I mean, we just look to see this cutscene and find out. I mean, that's more what we can find here because we're connecting the circuit to our pure pad. So we're just taking it for a full scan because that shall show just where we are just now. Because we're somewhere around between the Eldin Canyon is where we at. Alright, and looking at it in our pure pad. Alright, here we are. So we're at the Eldin Canyon. And yeah, and I do recall correctly. Well, you know what? I think the Death Mountain, I was mistaken correctly because the Death Mountain is somewhere up at the northeast somewhere. Which we couldn't get into involved right now because we need to be heading to Goron City. Which is up next. And that go ahead and show the new map up to at the sky, which is already updated. Alright, very good stuff. Very. Alright, now let's just continue skydiving. And we want to go out and explore this next area where we are just now because there's a lot of this opening lands to go around here. So now let's see here. So we're looking at here is those sky shrooms. And I feel my presence because wait a minute now. Yeah, so there's another construct. So do I already know you? Okay, well that's the old construct. The album that we already took picture of. Okay, now there is another shrine somewhere, is it? Alright, well let's go find that shrine. Okay, so you know what? Now we got one of these parts. Alright, so we go and attach it to this minecart. And we can just ignore this construct. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna go use the Soldier Free Reaper, which I still have on me. Okay, so let's go and give us more juice. So wait a minute, what? Whoa! Game, you fool. You fool. Why would you do that? Okay, well you know what? I want to go ahead and check this place out. So now let's see here. Now we saw over on the other side because that over there is the Skyview Tower. Because that just goes show to where we are. And over the other side because that over there is the stable. And we already knew where that shrine is. So let's not get too involved with shrine right now. Yeah, because we have a long journey to reach into Goron City. So now let's see. So it's a scene to me because Goron City is close nearby. Because you know what? Everything in Eldin seemed perfectly normal because there's not going to be any hot resistance. Okay, so we're at the Bedrock Bistro. Okay, so wait a minute. So this Goron have hair and mustache. And except for the beard with his bow tie on his cheek, on his chin, I mean. Here for Cooke, famous culinary concoction too. Recently, I heard about a rare delicacy being offered here, known as a marble rot roast. I'm told it's indescribable. I interrupted my travel to come try it, but fresh out. Not sure edible rotter would appeal to a Hylian bow. Too much of tooth crunch. Normally there's a menu just for Hylians, but everything's sold out on that one as well. Seems like we're both out of luck, hmm? Okay, so we finished talking to the Gomo. Alright, so I think this guy got a new side quest for us. Oh, actually, I think we're just talking to Mezer. Mezer? Is that's how I'm pronouncing your name? Look, I'm sorry I wasted it. But asking me to bring you another marble rock or road isn't reasonable. How about this instead? These are mysterious things that were only discovered after the upheaval. It looks a little strange, I know, but it's a hard curio to come by. Marble rock rose is in a short supply and in a high demand around here. Everyone wants it. I barely been keeping up. Letting our high commodity go to the waste is unforgivable. You can make up for it by bringing me a fresh marble rock roast. Now get that thing out of my sight. If I was able to get you some, I clearly had done it by now. I checked out for the cave and pathway to the cart to chat just like you told me. I couldn't get at anything. You know, the places like the battle are way too dangerous for a Hylian like me. Not my problem, and I don't want that hunk of junk. I'm not letting you off of the hook until you get me a marble rock roast. Okay, so this is called Meat for Meat. Okay, so read more about it for side quest. It says here, the restaurant chef Cooke is angry with Mezer for not finishing his meal. He wants to let the Mezer leave until he brings more of the marble rock roasted ingredient that was wasted. Alright, so Cooke says that the marble rock roast can be found in the cave path of cart tracks. Okay, so the cave path the cart tracks. So let's find that in that map. So where exactly can we find this cave at? Or whatever that is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot to do around here, but just exploring the area. I mean, there's a whole lot of it's open land to go around here in every other regions. Okay, so it's past the cart tracks. Okay, so we were supposed to go in and find one of those rock roast or whatever he's talking about. Okay, so you know what? So the guy here is still more of the guy to talk to. So let's go talk to you. But marble rock roast is sold out here. This is the last of the last. What is Unobo Co doing then? They better get on it and dig up more pronto. Digging up marble rock roast is your job. Come on, cut this out. Once I finish this marble rock roast, I'm heading to the Garden City to buy more. Two go and get the rupees together. But bro, you always wanted to be part of a Unobo Co, and you finally got in. But now you're just sitting here munching. Wow, he's always a big boy. I mean, he's always hungry. I couldn't stay wrong about that. Alright, now let's go ahead and look past the tracks. It's whatever he's talking about. Okay, so we don't have a minecart to attach to it, but we do have some few auto build to it. So we're able to go and make another of this minecart. But we only got at least 6. Now, there's one right here. Okay, well, that's one way to find the meat. Now, hold on. So, these are new creatures. So, how in the world do they keep flying away? Okay, I won't bother. I won't bother messing with these flying creatures right now, which they used to look like birds. But to me, because I couldn't get too involved with just scaring it away and just having them fly freely to do whatever they do in nature. So I'm guessing if we put it right about next to this steam rock, what would happen? Will they get it to the roasted rock? Oh, what are you talking about? Or can we just stand on it? Okay, so we don't want to be burned, so do we just wait until it get cooked? Okay, so what happens next? So I just picked, this is supposed to look like some rock roasted, whatever you're trying to tell me. Were you growing up always this thick? Anyway you slice it, this is the worth of more than a one marble rock roast. Guess I got no choice but to travel the cave path to the cart tracks again. But how am I supposed to get past the lava? Okay, so I don't think that's the one that he's talking about. Okay, so you know what? We're moving on now. Yeah, I don't think that's the rock roast. I don't think that's it because it gotta be past somewhere at the lava, somewhere around this cave. Yeah, well, let's keep looking. I'm pretty sure because there is a more that we can look to see in our expedition. I mean, we go ahead and find where it's past this cave and look to see where to find this rock roast. So let's go ask you. So you seem new around here. So your name is Pico. Yeah? What up, bud? You trying to get into this cave? I'm not the one to stop photo, but I'll tell you, it's a boiling inside the cave. You'll be burned into a crypt going in there like that. Burn to a crisp, you say. The caves here have lava in them, so it's burning hot inside. You'll turn to a dust unless you're a Goron. For Hylians like us, we had to do something extra to protect ourselves. Missing fireproof lizard was a monster project to make fireproof lizard, for example. I can't help out with the ingredient, but if you have them, feel free to use that pot over there to make what you need. Me? I completely drained from top to bottom, so I won't be getting burnt anytime soon. Hey buddy, you after a marble rot roast? There are some in there, but the path to them will have to collapse, so you'll have to be careful. Alright, but I'll keep that in mind if it's what you mean to say to me. Alright, well, I'll gladly keep that in mind. Alright, now, let's look to see here. So, we were supposed to find this pot, is what he's trying to tell me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a lot to do here, because we are detecting a lot of shrines around here in the Eldin Canyons. So yeah, now let's go ahead and find this pot. If we don't, then we're gonna have to move on. Well, I'm not entirely sure where he mentioned to me to find the pot exactly. But where specifically can we find the pot at? Well, I'm not so sure of it. Oh, right. You know what? The pot is right down there. Okay, I just missed past it. Alright, so the pot is way down there. Alright. So, let's see. What are the other two ingredients do we need? Now, I remember the first one we need is the fireproof lizard. So, what more do we need again? Okay, so, you're carrying fireproof lizard. Okay, and we need the monster parts. The monster parts to it. Okay. Now, I think I have a solution to this. So, we do have here is the fire chichi jelly. So, where do we put the fire chichi jelly? Okay, so we're able to patch up at least 7. So, let's go hold on to that. And scrolling down, so we're able to patch up at least 7 of the fireproof lizard. Okay, so we have 7 of the fireproof lizard and 5 of the red chichi jelly. The red chichi jelly, I mean. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how these two combine as we go and cook it next to the pot. So we'll go do the skip. Okay, so let's go ahead and give us the fireproof lizard. So this flame guard only have here is 4 minutes and 20 seconds. So grants that a fireproof effect which prevents your body from catching fire. Be sure to pack this when venturing out to explore caves in Death Mountain. Okay, well that's something we need to keep that in mind, because we don't want it to stay in the Death Mountain too long, because it's going to get more hot. Okay, so everything that we see what's around here in the Death Mountain is going to get super hot. So we really got to keep stacking up more of these fireproof elixirs. Okay, well let's keep them coming. So we're just going to have to waste them all. So let's get as many fireproof elixirs that we can experience. Okay, so we could just do one more. It's fine. Okay, so the red chichi jelly and the fireproof lizard go and combine the fireproof elixir. So how many fireproof elixir do we already made? Okay, so we made 4. So yeah, let's keep making more. Okay, so we're gonna hold on to that. The red chichi jelly. And the next one is the fireproof lizard. Okay, so we see how the two combine again. So let's go make another fireproof lizard. Alright. And I think we're all set here. So just to take a look at our food. So we're able to get at least all 5 of them. Okay, so we have all 5 of the fireproof lizard. But you know what? Yeah, so let's keep going, alright? So we're gonna do one more, and we will not be wasting one last of this red chichi jelly and fireproof lizard. So let's put that in the fire, get that last fireproof lizard that we already made, and yeah, now let's go ahead and move on. So for our next discovery, so we have to the West Restaurant Cave. Okay, and yeah, now let's make sure that we take a sip out of this fireproof elixir. As we go drink at it, so the very air around you is a burning. You'll take damage if you stay here any longer. Like, I know the rest, game. I know the rest. Yeah, because I know in Breath of the Wild, when we played the original, because you're only allowed to get the fireproof lizard. Because in case you had the fireproof lizard or the red chichi jelly, or in case you ask a traveler when you're at the stable, then they'll give you more of a free of the fireproof elixir, so you'll have more than you need in case you get past the Death Mountain. Now let's just keep on exploring the place and see what's new. Now I think this must be it. Okay, so hold on. So that had to be the rock rotor that we need to go get. So we were supposed to take it back to the surface. So we go pick this up. Okay, but we couldn't run with it or do anything with it right now, so... Now, how in the world do we get out of here? Okay, so this is the dead end zone. But you know what, let's try attaching it with a rocket. Okay, so we can stick those two and figure out where it leads to. So we're gonna pick this up and see how it ticks. So now how are we stuck here? Oh, right, you know what? Yeah, so let's see what happens. So we were supposed to go and take it to the other side. So yeah, let that have that thing flying. Okay, wait, what? How can I not get across? Because I'm still on fireproof lizard, and well, I'm saying a lizard in my I mentioned elixir. My bad. Okay, but you know what? Let's have Tulin give me a cross. So where is Tulin now? Okay, Tulin, why are you not in our group? I need you to give me a cross. Okay, please go with Gus. And Gus be over there. Thank you. Alright, well, nobody cares about the shield right now, game. Nobody cares. Okay, so we're able to pick up a whole lot of cool stuff in that ore. Yeah, now I think this is it. So we got what we wanted. So we go pick up the rock roast and take it all the way back to the restaurant. I think the garden was named Cookie. Cookie is I'm not saying cookie, am I? No, I think it's pronounced cookie. I'm not so sure. I'm gonna have to look him up more later. I think I'm pronouncing it cooking. I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, let's go ahead and take it all the way down here. Okay, so wait a minute. Now that's another fireproof. That's another fireproof lizard I need to go capture. So yeah, let's keep capturing as many fireproof lizard that we can carry, as long as we're not scaring it away. Alright, and that being settled, we can go and pick this up again. And take it all the way back down here. Okay, so here we are back in the Bedrock Bistro. Okay, so if we take it back to where the steam is, what would happen? So we could just place it right there. So that's supposed to be the rock roast. Hey, you mind? That's mine. Okay, well we got what you wanted, so let's go talk to you. What, another Hylian? No service for Hylian right now. No exceptions. You can blame this guy. He went in and let a precious marble rock rotor go to waste. So tell somebody bring me a marble rock rotor. I'm not offering nothing to Hylians. Okay, well, I already knew what the marble rock rotor already, which I couldn't explain that question. Yes, marble rock rotor, best thing since a sliced rock. It is the most delectable rock, crucial to the Goron survival. I later cut Chester to be a cave so we be able to pull in a big haul of it. But now the delivery guy is slacking off, so it's real hard to come by. Anyway, I got nothing to feed you, Hylian, with now scram. Okay, what? What are you talking about, dude? I got one of his rock rolls. Are you telling me I had to get them all? Dude, look what I got for you. Why can you not accept this offering? Yeah, you better take a look at it. I just placed the rock roasted next to that steam bedrock or whatever that is. Hey, that's now that's a marble rock roast. Hey, you, that marble rock roast. Will you trade it for this? Thanks, I owe you. Hey, chef, this makes us square. So long as I got the marble rock rotor, I got no complaints. Why, no sir, you got no complaints at all. Nothing that you could rub it in your own skin. Phew! Help me out of a bind there. You see, I'm a meat man. When I hear if it's a place server rotor to die for, I came running. Little did I know that the meat here is actually rocks. This isn't meat or a rock, but it's the rarest thing I own. Take it with my thanks. Okay, so he's offered you one of his Zonite shards. Nice guy. Oh, before you go, have you heard about the rumored beast? It's that the creatures are really out there. I'm gonna find out if it's edible. When you love a meat, it's just what you do. Figure I'll hit for the stable to ask around for leads. By the way, we're not strangers anymore, buddy. If you see me out there in the wild, give me a shout. Until then, take care. Alright, buddy. I'll gladly run into you later. Okay, right now we got here is another new side quest. Up on sleep. Okay, so I think that's gonna be all it, you guys. So we able to complete the side quest, which is called Meat for Meat, and we already knew because this next shrine is somewhere on top of these mountains. So we still got here is plenty more to get situated around here in the Bedrock Bistro, because there's gonna be several more of these side quests that we had to get done by solving all of these people's quests around here. Somewhere around between, we just gotta to make haste there, and we solved all of their problem by helping a ton of people around here in Bedrock Bistro. So that we're gonna have to pick this up on the next series, you guys. So you don't go anywhere, and you will be participating and staying tuned on the next video. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this episode. So if you're enjoying this series, if you want to see more of Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, be sure to leave an advertise, to like, share the video, and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you'll be stay up there and notified when my news and awesome videos happen the way. So just making sure you guys are staying tuned for everything, and that will have to do all. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to tune in and watching this series. We will be picking up with more Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So take care, guys. I hope to talk to you on the next video.